What was it that we did wrong, officer?
You crossed. Take your camera and point it across there at the red hand. That is a crosswalk. One, you weren't in the crosswalk. Two, there was a red sign. You both crossed. Oh, my bad. That's a $65 ticket apiece. Get to my car. You are being legally detained. If you don't, you are disobeying. We'll put you in jail.
No, that's
so go to my car.
That's against the law right there. You gotta see. Look.
You look at me. If you don't walk to that car, I'm putting you in jail.
By me crossing the street, officer. That's.
Can I just get a warning so I'm just going
to get to my car. You're going to walk to my car. I'm about to put you in jail.
For what?
Disobeying a direct order.
That's not disobeying a direct order.
Resisting without.
That's not the resisting.
To my car.
That is not resisting, officer. That is not resisting.
Listen to me. I am doing you a favor. I'm not telling you again. You got your ID on you?
No, I don't.
What's your name?
Devontae Shipman.
All right, so there's another infraction. In the state of Florida, you have to have an ID card on you identifying who you are. I can detain you up to 7 hours until I can figure out who you are.
Not if I've done anything. Not if I've done anything illegal, officer. No, sir. You cannot.
Did do something illegal. You crossed the crosswalk.
Yeah, I crossed the crosswalk.
Against a red hand. I was sitting right there when you did it.
Wasn't paying no attention. That's not that. You act like I really just committed a serious crime that's worth this time right now.
It is worth the time.
You're just trying to look for something. You're just trying to get your quota up or whatever the case may be. I understand that you're trying to get money. You got to do your job. But I don't
get money for writing tickets. There was 2 cars that were coming through the intersection that had to slow down. They had the right of way, not you.
No, as a pedestrian, you do have the right of way.
You do not.
Yes, you do. As a pedestrian.
What's your name?
Devontae Shipman.
All right, I'm gonna tell you, Devontae, right now, I have given you the last warning.
Okay.
How do you spell your first name?
D-E-V-O-N-T-E.
Last name?
Shipman. S-H-I-P-M-A-N. Date of birth? January 12th, 1996. Yeah. Yeah. They got 3 cop cars, all because we crossed the motherfucking street, bro. We crossed the street. That's all we did was cross the motherfucking street, dog.
Watch, cop cars swarm black man for crossing in the crosswalk the wrong way. A Florida man was stopped by Jacksonville police for allegedly crossing a crosswalk illegally, and he was threatened with arrest. By Jack Burns, June 24, 2017. While there may have been a time when crosswalks were used to help pedestrians cross the road, they are now being used as an excuse for police to extort, kidnap, kill, and cage anyone who may dare to question an officer's authority. 21-year-old Devontae Shipman found out the hard way when he tried to cross the road this week in Jacksonville, Florida. After crossing the crosswalk on Rogero Road, Shipman was approached by Jacksonville Sheriff's Deputy Jay Bolin, and was told that he crossed illegally, and would have to pay a $65 fine. The sight of Shipman's camera appeared to agitate the already upset young police officer, but photography is not a crime. Bolin told Shipman he had committed 3 crimes: crossing the road without using the crosswalk, crossing while the signal displayed a red hand, and not having identification on him while being questioned. Shipman asked for a warning, instead of a citation, but was detained and threatened with arrest. As the video is rolling, and Bolin is likely running Shipman's name for outstanding warrants. Another pedestrian can be seen jaywalking in the background. He crossed the road without being stopped or questioned by any of the 6 officers standing nearby. After Shipman uploaded the encounter to his Facebook page, his story went viral. But it was the comments many of his friends were making that should be of interest to Jacksonville police. The questioning, detainment, and citation set fire to a number of comments alleging police officers of being racist, trying to meet a quota, and have nothing better to do than to harass people crossing the street. Many commented that there were many more serious crimes, rape, murder, kidnapping, taking place on a daily basis in Jacksonville, and the officer clearly should be going after hardened criminals. Read more. Video: cop loses it, tackles school kid, chokes him to the ground for jaywalking. Shipman told Action News Jacksonville that he feels he was being harassed. "I'm going to fight it. Take it to court," he said. "I feel like that was wrong on his end." The station's crime and safety news expert, Ken Jefferson, stated there are more serious crimes taking place that should warrant the officer's attention over the petty crime of jaywalking. "It's just way over the top. Let him go. Give him a warning and let him go. Because you're most needed where more serious crimes are occurring," Jefferson said, noting that Bolin's conduct widens the divide between the police and the public. Shipman was fortunate. As the Free Thought Project has reported on numerous occasions, citizens have lost their lives in encounters with police while attempting to cross the road. A homeless man was shot and killed after a North Las Vegas police officer confronted him as he was trying to cross the road in March 2014. In Boston, an off-duty police officer attacked and beat a man he nearly hit with his own car after the pedestrian attempted to cross the road in front of him in May 2016. And in California, a man was violently taken to the ground after an officer confronted him for jaywalking in April. The man questioned the officer's manhood, yet offered no resistance when he was aggressively slammed to the ground. What police all across the country don't seem to understand or care about is the fact that the daily engagement, harassment, and ticketing of citizens, especially African Americans, leads to an almost irreparable distrust between the public and police. As has been reported, residents in Ferguson, Missouri, were subjected to a police department more focused on generating revenue than fighting crime. 90% of the department's citations were directed at African Americans, resulting in a powder keg that exploded when Michael Brown was shot and killed.
Hey Charlotte County, this is Charlotte County Cop Watch, and I wanted to explain what fair use is. You can use pieces of news articles if you're doing it for news reporting, you have commentary, and you're doing it for education purposes. So that's what fair use is, as you can see right here. Another reason why I wanted to make this video is to let you know I have just joined with Patreon. A nice thing with Patreon, I make no money on YouTube. They took the money away years ago, and so this is another way to give, and it's a nice thing too because you can give monthly. You can give $1, $5, $10, whatever. I do 4 to 5 hours a day on trying to wake the sheeple up on how corrupt it is and different ways that you can fight the corruption. So Patreon is a way that you can do it, and then of course the old way is still there. Donate to Charlotte County Cop Watch with PayPal or credit card. So keep that in mind. 4 to 5 hours a day. I make no money, but the corruption happened to me and I'm sick of it, so I'm trying to wake people up. But my wife would love it if if we could get some help out there. There's 47,000 subscribers. Just think if each one of you subscribers just gave let's say actually yes, $1 a month. 47,000 subscribers gave $1 a month. That would be awesome. That's not going to happen. But anyways, that would be great if it did happen. But do the math in your head. Just think about it. Like I said, 4 to 5 hours a day. I get no money from YouTube. YouTube has gone nuts. You can't do anything anymore. They're taking the money away everywhere. So these are a couple different ways that you can still help out with all this time that I put in. And as you know, I'm in a special situation where, you know, at least I can do it, you know, 4 to 5 hours a day. We have a cleaning company during the day. That's what allows me to do this, and we're debt free. So this is my hobby. I don't go fishing and all that other crap. I try to save the world. So help me out to make the wife happy, man. In fact, if you guys did give $1 a day, and there was 47,000 of you, and you did it, and each of you gave $1, and that was every month, oh my God, yes, I could quit. I could start suing them. Another idea too that we have is, you know, if I got, you know, some funds, we could actually contact everyone that has been ticketed and or arrested and put in jail and start sending them postcards to let them know we're here, and to see if everything went all right, and if it didn't, find out their story. So we could even do more investigations and more lawsuits. Lawsuits take money. So just think about that. You know, 47,000 of you so far right now. You know, $1 a day. I mean, $1 a month on Patreon, or $5 a month Patreon, 10, 20, whatever. Just do the math in your head. Help out. This is a lot of work every single day. Thanks.